learn how to draw this adorable baby otter, well then you are going to need something to draw on, something to make your doodle with, something to erase any mistakes that you might make, and a marker to outline your doodle. And when you have all of those supplies, get everything ready and let's get started. Guys, go ahead and grab your supplies and let's draw an adorable baby otter. So the first thing we are going to do is turn our paper vertical. So that means it is tall, but it is skinny on the sides. And with our marker or pencil, we are going to create our otter's head shape. And his head is going to curve out like a nice big curve this way. But then we're going to kind of curve inward and down a little bit. So we kind of want his head to look a little bit like a gumdrop, kind of like a candy here. And then in the top, we're going to go ahead and give him his ears. Just some small little kind of oval shapes. Go ahead and give him some little oval shapes. And then right in this part, so these are kind of his cheeks here. Right in the middle there, we're going to go ahead and give him his triangle-shaped nose. We're going to go ahead and give him kind of a little rounded triangle nose. Fix that little bump there. There we go. All right, and then from the nose, we're going to curve out to that kind of point that I made on the side of his face. And then we're going to give him just a little smile there. And right above where we drew those lines, we can go ahead and give our little baby otter some eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and give him those ovals with the smaller oval or circle in the middle. And now I've got my adorable little otter. He's got his head. So from each side of his head, I'm going to curve out and I'm going to kind of come back in with some paws. I want him to have his two arms just kind of resting on top of his body as he's floating on his back in the water. So I'm going to do kind of a nice big, almost like I'm making a letter G and a backwards letter G. And then since those paws come out pretty far, I will go ahead and draw just kind of a little fuzzy fur there. If you ever watch the little otters when they're kind of swimming or laying on their backs, they're just so darn cute. They just look like little stuffed animals floating in the water. So for his leg, I'm going to come out from his arm and I'm going to do some kind of zigzaggy shapes here that'll kind of help make it look like he's furry. Give him a little more fur. And I'm going to curve around. And then right here where I curved in, I'm going to come down at a slight angle and stop because I want to be able to draw in his tail. We're watching him just kind of laying and relaxing, so I want to be able to have his legs and his tail and everything there so you can kind of, if you wanted to, color all of this water, and then you've got your little otter floating on top. I'm going to come over here and come down with a curve and stop. And right about even with this, I'm going to go ahead and make some of those furry lines that I did on the other side and curve around. And I want just enough space here that I can kind of squeeze in his little foot on this side. And then I'm going to go through and I am going to bring a curve down and around and come back up for his tail. And I have a little space here so I can add that in. So now I've got all of his little body drawn. Now I need to finish. I got that fluff up there. So I'm going to come down and around here to finish off that fluff. And right here where the end is, I'm going to curve up to finish that fluff. So that way his body can be one color and maybe the little fluff on his belly can be another color. So now that I've got my adorable little otter drawn, all I have to do is grab those crayons, markers, colored pencils, or paint, and we can add some colors. So go ahead and get your supplies. Let's color this adorable little guy in. Look how cute our adorable little otter turned out. He looks so soft. I just kind of want to squeeze him. I hope that you had fun doodling with me today. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share the video. And I cannot wait to see you again next time. Have a great day. Goodbye.